Back to another Digimon Rearise video, and oh boy, we got some leaks right now. At the moment, the game is in maintenance, and we got some leaks for the banners and some other stuff, so that's pretty cool. So anyways, credit to, I think, if the Discord would stop killing me, to Rio on the Discord. Also, the stamina half campaign is here for bringing us these leaks. And oh boy, I did not expect Magnamon to come out so early. Like, Magnamon came like around, I think, Barbamon's banner on JP, right? Which is actually kind of late. That's what, after Christmas, I think, for them. Then again, you know, different start times and all that. So Magnamon came much earlier. Assuming this is a Tenacious one. I mean, there's like yellow orbs and stuff all over the place. So I would assume this is a Tenacious one, right? So yeah, hot damn. Yeah, again, did not expect him to come this early. For those of you who don't know, Magnamon's my favorite Digimon, so I don't care how good or bad he is. I'm personally going to summon on it. So we'll talk about his viability in a bit, but there's also some more leaks that we probably should talk about. Underworld, we're getting floors 81 to 90, and this gives some good stuff. You know, you get a skill level up for Marine Angemon, which is nice if you run her, right? And then you also get an egg with a Mega guaranteed. So if I remember correctly, this gives out it's 20% for 5 megas, either Piedmon, Boltmon, Minervamon. Who am I missing? Oh, Hyandramon, and I think Plesiomon. So that's pretty cool. All of them are pretty good. I would say Boltmon is, you know, slightly under the other, you know, the others, right? Obviously, you know, the best ones would be Hyandro / Minerva, whatever. But Piedmon, Pleasemon, also great as well. Personally, I would like to pick up a Pleasemon. I have all of them except for Pleasemon, so that would be a nice pickup. So new Underworld stages, pretty nice stuff there as well. So that's all good. So anyways, let's go back and talk about Magnamon. So I would assume we're getting the Tenacious Magnamon because, you know, they got the Tenacious one on JP first, and it's well, I mean, it seems implied. So anyways, let's go over this Tenacious Magnamon. So the stats: HP 8,981, that's a lot of HP. Power 2,520, that's not too much power, gotta be real with you guys. That's pretty crappy power. Defense 1,613, that's okay, that's not bad. And then speed 22, I would say it's around average, slightly below average, right? So that's not too great speed. So going over its moveset, so its main is 280 damage to 3 enemies, increases power damage resistance of all allies by 30% for 2 turns, and increases your own counterattack rate by 50%. And then your sub is deal 320% damage to single enemies and increase your power by 40% for 2 turns. Passive disables poison, burns, and errors for all allies with the Tenacious. Dull, I would assume, is Tenacious, right? So, I mean, looking at its skills, it's kind of underwhelming. I mean, if you just look at these skills in a vacuum, they're pretty decent. But when you start comparing Digimon, and then you kind of, you know, see why Magnamon actually kind of lacks some viability, right, in comparison to some other Digimons. So, like, the main skill, 280%, 3 enemies. That's okay, but then again, do remember you don't have too much damage to begin with. Your power is, your base stats kind of suck on that part. And then you do increase your power damage resistance of all allies by 30%, which is nice, right? And then also your own counterattack rate increased by 50%. So here's the thing, like, despite Magna having like really low base damage, I mean, it wouldn't work out too terrible for Magna, just because you increase your power by 40%, right? And then you also have that counter rate by 50%. So, you know, if you could get that to 100%, you know, 100% counter, that obviously increases your damage output quite a bit, especially with the power increase as well. So overall, like, with all things considered, even though base stat power is kind of crappy, no, it's not kind of crappy, it is crappy. It's not terrible for Tenacious Digimon, I guess. And, you know, you have a decent multiplier on the P-Charge Impact. I would assume that's not the English name. But anyways, so there's that. But do keep in mind that, again, this is only a single target move. So, yeah, there's that as well. I mean, for PvP, I would say for PvP, Magna is kind of mediocre. Um, I mean, he's not bad by any means. He's pretty decent, but there's just I guess better Digimon to take his role, because the power damage resistance, you got no Pumpkinmon for that. You also got Gankumon, Dadmon for that. So either one would be nice, and no Pumpkinmon if you're running a tech team. You also have the increase in tech for allies as well, and also no Pumpkinmon is deft, so you could stack speed on that if you want, right? So there's that as well, and no Pumpkinmon, just does slightly more with their main skill. Although this does hit like 3 people instead of Noble's 2. Then again, you don't do as much damage if you don't have that power increase beforehand, which you probably don't want, because you probably would want your damage resistance up first before your own single target damage power increase thing, which you don't even have really great base power for. But yeah, after that, like your sub skill really isn't that great. I mean, he does have the potential to do decent damage, but it's nothing crazy. But if you throw him in Clash Battle, I think he'll do much better in Clash Battle. Just because Clash Battle is just easier to work with single target damage dealers, and also the passive also is great, or could potentially be great for Underworld and Clash Battles as well, because disabling Poison, Burn, Airs, like Poison, Burn, Air hurt a lot in the lower Underworld chambers, so that's obviously going to help a lot, right? And like even in PvP, I mean, Poison, Burn, and Air is not so prevalent. I mean, Poison and Burn are actually, Poison from Minervamon, that's a big one. Burn, you got Boltmon, the new Phoenixmon, right? And most importantly, Daemon. So if you know that for your Tenacious allies, that's great, I guess. And there actually aren't there actually are quite a few decent Tenacious Digimon in the meta right now. Gankumon, Dadmon, that's a good one. Hyendramon's always there, right? So I mean, your Tenacious pool isn't that terrible. So you could throw Magna in there. Again, probably not the best place to spend your gems if you're just looking to get the strongest PvP Digimon for your team. But if you're a Magna fan like me, you're gonna summon on him. Like, it's Magnamon. Again, this is my favorite Digimon. I'll have to summon on this guy. Look at this beauty. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I'm going to summon on this guy. So that should be fun. Hopefully I get him. Like, I have around 1,000 rubies that I could expend on Magna. So please, hopefully I can get this guy. Again, not the greatest Digimon for PvP, but not terrible either. It's pretty decent. It's just that there's just a lot of these things are replaceable. Well, a lot of these are replaceable by other Digimon that could be more better utilized. So that kind of sucks for Magna, but still, if you don't have Ganku, if you didn't summon for Ganku, if you're not running a tech team, so you don't need Noble Pumpkinmon, you could throw in Magna for the power damage resistance, right? And that's pretty nice, I guess. If you're running a lot of Tenacious Digimon, the passive's fine, I guess. But then again, if you're running Tenacious, you're probably running Ganku, which then again, you wouldn't really need the main skill for the most part. But hey, anyways, well, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm super hyped for the Magnamon banner. I can't wait to get this guy. By the way, this guy, I'm pretty sure does have his own Clash Battle, his own special DGV codes, so you'll have to farm that. So, just a heads up, I guess. So anyways, again, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff in the comments down below. If you're gonna summon for Magnamon, if you're not, if it's a skip or not. I would say I'm leaning towards saying it's a skip for free to play players, but then again, Magnamon, I know a lot of people like Magnamon. Personally, it's my favorite Digimon, so I'm gonna go for him. So anyways, again, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Join the Discord in the description down below if you want to, chat and stuff, or join our Digi Guild with that. That would be pretty cool as well. So anyways, last time, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one, in which hopefully we will pull Magnamon.